Be in the space where I normally come to address you, it never change as if I'm in heaven. As I look around, the beautification of this place signifies to us that the ministry of information is beyond the normal trajectory. So I want to say thank you for that. Normally when we come here, we talk on issues that directly affect the nation. Cognizant of the fact that the rainy season in Liberia generally runs from May to October, with the highest rainfall amount concentrated in 4 months. For this year, in 2025, the peak of the rainy season in Liberia is expected from June to September. The period is expected to see the higher rainfall amount throughout this year, with June and September averaging in excess of 1,000 millimeters and June and August averaging in excess of 800 millimeters in Monrovia alone. This is according to the World Bank forecast. Meanwhile, the Rabat International Airport Meta Weather Station and the NOAA Integrated Surface Database have also reported that the wind speed will leave from 4 miles per hour from June to August to 8 miles per hour from September to December, which will be accompanied by heavy storm of 73 miles per hour from July to October. Then what is the prediction? What do we expect to happen during this time of the year? Approximately over 60,000 inhabitants of lowlands, coastal and flood-prone communities are expected to get affected by flash flood and coastal flooding. What do we mean by that? In disaster management language, when we say flash flood, we mean that the rain that will come and the water will sit and within the sprinkle of the eye, it go beneath the surface of the eye. What is happening right now? In counties that never experienced flooding, we are becoming to see flooding in those counties like Nimba and Bon County. Considering the magnitudes of the windstorm anticipated, structure that are not climate resilient are expected to get heavily hit, which may lead to several displacement of affected people. We will experience this year more roof that will be de-roofed by the windstorm. Buildings will be dislodged. The citizens and inhabitants of the buildings will be running from house to house for safety and shelter. That is the prediction. These conditions are predicted to give rise to other health-related issues. So concomitantly, the rainfall will see the rise of health issues, either chloride or waterborne diseases. Then what is Liberia preparedness? Are we fully prepared as a country? Have we tested our preparedness? Have the Liberia, the National Disaster Management Agency, simulate any event, be it epidemic, flooding, fire disaster, or accident, for example? Where do we stand as a nation? As part of our preparedness, the President of the Republic of Liberia has passed Executive Order number 141, preventing encroachment on wetlands. Most of our problem is ourselves. Wetlands have become dry land within the twinkle of an eye. The wetland is now places where people drive and build houses, forgetting to know that that's also is where the water is supposed to be set. And so you build in the wetland, you dry the mangrove swamp, then you expect to get different result. No, you will live like a fish and like alligator. Because this is where the fish is supposed to be. They know where they're supposed to be. Then you dry where they're supposed to be. And then when it rains, they want to come back. The water will come. Snakes, alligators, fish, especially the tilapia fish, will come. And then you call for help. There's occurring help for who be disaster victims that expect to be victims because the bill in the swampland will not continue forever. The NDMA is currently working with the Ministry of Public Works and other designated institutions to open drainages and waterway under the Urban Resilience Project funded by the World Bank. Several coordination meetings have been held with flood response plan developed to address any who be flooding. Monitoring systems have been put in place to any health-related hazard that may emerge as a result of flooding. The World Bank has designated a consultant, and so what do we want to do different this year? We have spoken to the World Bank. Our disaster financing strategy is already being developed in the draft stage. How the World Bank will be able to sponsor disaster when it occurs. I just want to let you know something. That disaster is not the actual occurrence of the disaster itself. Disaster begins with our preparedness and mitigation. You have to prepare. Because recovery is more expensive than response, than mitigation, than awareness. So we want to develop ourselves. The NDMA want to invest more in prevention, mitigation, and awareness than responding. We can continue to be giving back a rest. It began like a living, like a livelihood for some people now. So the World Bank, through our engagement, have hired this year disaster risk consultant for the NDMA for 120 days in the period of 4 months. They will be with us, they will advise us, and they will give us the strategy. What is the SOS call and the advice to the nation? We are hereby advise the public to put measures in place that will help alleviate the impact of flooding and other related hazards. In the event that the situation overwhelms any part of the population, the public is advised to call the NDMA hotline 2024. I'll recapitulate what I just said. The public is advised to call the NDMA hotline 2024 and or any other emergency number like 1199, 445, etc. The National Disaster Management Agency is moving forward. Our coordinating center, the Emergency Operational Center, is being fully operationalized, well furnished for all line agencies to meet and discuss issues as they relate to disaster management agency. Cognizance of the fact that the Minister of Information said we should be very brief and short, I will stop here for now to encourage question and answer that will also be brief and short. Thank you.